Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, enjoying extensive new development and rejuvenation.
Yeah, 90 overall.
Welcome to 2K
started because
for another edition of NBA
I was
basketball.
actually fouling out games so I could actually
In for
upgrade.
Oklahoma City.
Well, it's good though. It's good though.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Kendall Marshall out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Vonleh. And it's Okafor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Dimes. Throws it from outside.
Look at that.
Dimes got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
See how they
Good
always do on the
screen.
screens. I got a goal back.
Marshall passes to Vonleh. Here's Okafor. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
2 of the top teams in their respective conferences, guys. You want to be at your best against top caliber competition.
I make that every time I was on. I had 40 points in the game.
And Shumpert gets to Okafor, passes it to Anderson. Philadelphia
And I was
moving the
like,
ball.
I was like 10. No,
Here's
I was
Vonleh.
10.
Over in the corner, Marshall. Picked by Okafor.
I was straight.
Marshall with it. Westbrook picks him up. 5 on the clock. Marshall gets the bucket.
Now. We ain't supposed to be losing
Here's
to
Westbrook.
Philadelphia. They ain't nothing.
Not a good performance from him in that loss to Houston. And here we go. Shumpert
Shumpert, I
running it
mark
up the
Shumpert.
court.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Dimes.
Yeah.
Can't get it to fall.
Trying.
The 76ers leading by 8.
I should have made that. I'm finna start stealing
Shumpert
the ball
dishes to
back.
Vonleh. Marshall passes to Okafor.
Take
The
it,
feed to
right?
Shumpert.
No, I get Jaleel Okafor. Miss.
And the lead now.
Come on, I
Double
can't make
digits
that
on
in
that
real
bucket.
life, though.
Already
This little
seizing
big
control
ponytail
of this
there.
game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I
Alright, I'm
look for
trying to
this
get this
lead to
to a
get even
crossover,
larger.
so I can start breaking ankles. You need 200 crossovers in a game.
Here's Dimes.
Or
Running by
double
Shumpert.
crossovers, it don't matter. And just one for hesitation.
Here's Dimes.
What? That's what.
The kick out to Westbrook. Goes up with it again.
That's all.
And off the glass. That one's good.
A little touch of style from Westbrook on that one.
Look at that. Coach gave me a C+. And overall, oh my God. Satisfaction, bro. Come on, put me back in the game.
Patience.
Coach. Put me back in the game.
Patience.
I don't want to listen to this
Taking
stuff.
early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the
Kyle Anderson.
great
10 points per game.
That
4
means
assists
trash
and
if
4
I never heard
rebounds.
of him.
And some pretty
I
good
know
numbers,
about
guys. He's
every
certainly
basketball player
making
that's
contributions.
in the NBA.
Better than expected. He still has a ways
I'm not
to
even
go.
gonna lie.
I like what I'm seeing right
Poked
now.
out already.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid,
That's how you
he's
know
checked
you
in for
tried.
Okafor, for Vonleh, and McRae subbed in for
If he
Iman
had to
Shumpert.
take the ball in, that's how you also know he tried. After this, I might be playing some park, but I want to play some my career, get some badges.
1:21 left to play here in the first.
Look at that. Look at that clamp up defense.
Anderson outside.
This guy. Oh, snap.
6 on the shot clock.
Like he broke his ankle.
Lots of room. And that's good for 2.
Kyle
Anderson's got
shoot,
6.
I bet.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet.
Face.
But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter
I'm playing
in
some park
terms of
after
scoring.
this. Jeez.
To the middle. Here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got his first
That's not
basket
my
of the
fault.
night.
And no
That is
doubt
not
they've
my
come
fault.
into
That's
this
not
game
my
with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes
Oh,
to the
that's
hoop
wet.
and owning this game early.
Julia, good.
We
You know,
can
the
come back,
defense has
though.
got to do a much
We
better
need
job of
10 more
fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Out to the
That's
right
good. I
wing.
got pig dodger.
Pass to
Pig
Marshall.
dodger.
Beyond the arc.
Oh, yeah, that's all.
Offensive rebound.
Get the rebound, my guy.
There's the screen.
Kyle Anderson ain't
And
nothing.
stolen
Look
by
at that
Patterson.
already. Throw me up. Throw me up. Throw me up. Throw me up.
2 points. Nasty.
Healthy athleticism on that finish.
I'm gonna throw some balls.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what comp?
So, first quarter done.
Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to...
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg.
Substitution on the court.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Taking a look at the 76ers.
For today,
Anderson is out there with Von.
Oh, come on,
And it's
bro. You
Kendall
gotta
Marshall.
block that.
Then there's Lavoy Allen.
Who is this
And it's
guy?
McCray in at the 2 spot.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Watch it. This
Here's
gonna get him
Dimes.
every time. Get
He's
you
got
every
5.
time. Foul and
No
one.
good.
Let me rip him up.
And here is
Get the
Marshall. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Thunderball.
Right now, let's bring up the 2.
My boy Sundance trying to give me a party invite. Oh no, I'm not finna play with
Leaderboard
him
and see
right
the
now,
teams
bro.
that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season.
What?
5th on the list, the Thunder.
You can tell by watching them how much they enjoy
I get
playing
poked.
defense. They seem to have an endless
right here.
reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
The 76ers Lakers check in.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the
I'm getting
overall
so
athletic
close to that
ability.
posterizer
I love
badge,
those point
Mom.
guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's
So
a
close
dose
to
of the
that
modern
posterizer
NBA, Greg.
badge.
That
They
kind of
know
aerial
everybody
ability
gonna be
isn't
looking at me
limited
like,
now
hey, who
to
you
just the
dunking
front
on?
court anymore.
I
That's
dunked on
exactly
future
right.
this in
You know,
my
I
car.
look
Oh
at it
my
this way,
god.
guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than
We
anywhere
never
else
lost
in
like
the league
this.
these days.
It's good though, it's good. We can lose to the Philadelphia
Here's
Sixers.
Dimes. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First and second chance points, second in opponent points per game, and they were ranked 3rd in opponent field goal percentage. This team really gets after it defensively. They made a commitment to that end of the floor.
And guys, it speaks to the physical strength of this team. That they scored so many more second chance points than anybody else. Their physicality and iron will inside made them a force to be reckoned with.
And Marshall kicks to Vonleh. That ball, great assist by Marshall.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they really had their number today.
This is to Stone. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Stolen by Anderson.
Oh, snap. I want to pass it to the inside dude, not him.
Feeds it to Vonleh. For 3, Marshall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end,
I would shoot that, but
they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
I'll make it
Yeah,
to
you
A
look
plus
across the
games
board, it's
that are
actually
good, but
sizing
this
up,
game,
shaping up to
I've
be
been
a
playing
great
my,
game. I
what's it
mean,
called? Not my
strong
part, but I haven't
performances
played
throughout,
records in
and
so long.
they've really been strong
And I
on the
forgot
glass.
An
what's
open
going
jump
on
shot
and stuff,
there,
but I
and
know
their
I'm
D
so close
not
to
putting
good
up
crossover.
any resistance today.
There's the dish to Stone.
Right here. No. Yeah. I'm trying to dunk on dude.
Here's Dimes. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Pachulia. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A dominating...
Whatever y'all want. Cause if they would have put me in when we were first in, like when we first had the game, if I was a starter, bro, we would never be losing like this. I never lost when I was a starter.
OKC, make some noise.
We'll get back to the action now. It's been a new group in here for the Thunder. Pachulia, he's checked in for Hawes. Patterson comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Dimes in for Dion Waiters. Dimes, he's in at shooting guard. Pachulia is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Cunningham in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. So he gets them both.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Here's Dimes. Drops in the tray. Dimes got 12.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
It has already started it up for the team again because they was down.
Anderson right side. The 15-footer makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The shot's good from Dimes.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
The 76ers leading by 20. Left side, Anderson. Shumpert gets a wide open look.
Oh, yeah, Shumpert can't shoot.
It's Cunningham with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks.
Rookie.
I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
3 points, Bulls.
It's good.
Here's Dimes, guarded by Shumpert.
Escape.
Here's Dimes. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Oh, yeah,
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Shumpert dishes to Embiid. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Dimes, the pass to Pachulia.
Give me that
He rounds up the alley-oop pass. That's tipped.
Oh, snap. I got blocked.
And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. And so he owns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for Shumpert. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Thunder have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Dimes. Terrific design on the pick foot. He lays it in. Dimes got 7 points for the quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
He can't take the clamp up.
Shumpert up top. 12 points for him. Lets it go from 11. That's good. Shumpert's got 14 points for the game. Here's Dimes.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. A whole new group out there. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Allen comes in for Shumpert. And it's Mickey in for Marshall. Taking a look at the 76ers. Allen is out there with Mickey. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Okafor.
Big time finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. It's Allen on the wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 4. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Marjanovic, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
But Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Anderson. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
So this dude on the court trying to get points.
Here's Dimes. The wing jumper off target. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan Player of the Game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Alright, so I was just watching myself on YouTube. Can't hear my voice that good, but I don't know how you do that. So, my so y'all can hear me better. Oh no, I don't know no way. This is the game to redeem ourselves. Cleveland, we gotta play.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled, to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City. They're up over the 500 mark so far at 3-2 on the young season. A decent enough start, and one they're hoping to improve on with a win in tonight's contest.
I mean, nobody looking at my stuff, though.
Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked: defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who either played on championship team or contenders. Kawhi Leonard, defender. On the wing, Andre Iguodala. MVP of the NBA Finals, but defense was one of the reasons. And Paul George, coming back from injury. This guy was a premium defender before the injury.
Well, since you talk about the little guys, I'm going to talk about the big guys. D12, Dwight Howard, shot blocker. Most of his career is still doing that pretty well. Serge Ibaka, the surge protector.
I like that.
Joakim Noah. Roy Hibbert does a great job of the verticality thing, jumping up in the rim, not really getting called a lot of fouls on him. So Well, that's my pick for the big guys when it comes to defense.
No more.
Excuse me, is it me or is Anthony?
I was just looking at this other YouTuber because he said that there's a 1,000, like a 1 million health glitch on Black Ops 3, so you're invincible.
It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you another conference match here at the Triple Loans Arena. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting for Smith. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dimes comes in for Dion Waiters. So for Oklahoma City right now, Dimes in at shooting guard. Enes Kanter is out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Durant. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. And a foul on the shot will go to the strike for 2. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 1, the Thunder. The Cavaliers 5th.
You love when you get these two teams together. Just an absolute shootout because both of them can put up a ton of points.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
He hits both from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
That was for, free throws.
Now, here is Irving. He had 16 points in the win against Charlotte. He feeds it to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
That is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Dimes. His last outing with 20 points. Outside Westbrook. Patterson, the screen. Westbrook passes to Dimes. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Charlotte.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting it.
Irving kicks to Bosch. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bosch has got 7.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The Cavaliers leading by 3.
So close. You gotta know, like,
Bayless dishes to Bosch. Passes it to Bazemore. For the 3. The rebound by Patterson. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Patterson, the screen. Here's Dimes. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Bosch misses. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Westbrook against Irving. Bazemore for 3. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Bazemore's got 5.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
And no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
No good from Dimes.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range. Perfect.
It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Dimes.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Irving kicks to Bayless, takes the three, and another three for Cleveland.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And Serge Ibaka, coming on for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him. You wonder how much difference a coach can make for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Wash comes in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in for Jared Bayless. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Pachulia, he's checked in for Hawks. Patterson comes in for Serge Ibaka. Durant's checked in for Cunningham. And it's Dimes in for Russell Westbrook. We've got Thompson. Green is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Chris Bosh. That's the five for Cleveland right now. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He ended with 20 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. His better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Kent is checked in.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Some last season stats for him. 3rd in free throw shooting, 6th in rebounding. And he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And just going back to his free throw efficiency, I mean, it's about confidence and routine when you're at the line. And he had it.
And Bazemore kicks to Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 11 points in the quarter.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from behind the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Move the ball. Stick it.
Patterson, the screen. Here's Dimes. Second shot opportunity. Cavaliers with the rebound. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup